What's going on, guys? Geese and Theo, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 4. And I know I've been doing a lot of gaming and not really doing what I'm known for, which is geek stuff, reviews, reaction videos, shit like that, but that's because there's not really much for me to do on. Well, this review won't be as long as my Wonder Woman one, specifically because I've not been in a good headspace to want to make notes. In the Wonder Woman one, I was alright, but I was excited. I wasn't okay, but I was excited for the movie, as like I'm a huge fan of the DC movies and TV shows, and so anything DC I'll be excited for. And Marvel, I'm the same with Marvel, but I'm more of a fan of DC, but I like both. That's just me. And so I didn't really take notes. I'm just going off of what I think and shit. But we're going to be starting. So Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 4. So this whole season was about the Eldritch Terrors and shit like that. And obviously the recurring theme throughout, even from Part 1, the recurring theme was kind of Sabrina learning to love herself. And you kind of see from what happened, like from learning to love herself to, spoilers, her being dead, which I'm pissed off about because, I mean, Season 5 got cancelled. There was going to be a Season 5, but that got cancelled after filming. So though she would have been come back alive, even when she's dead, she would have come back alive somehow. Anyway, from her learning to love herself to her being dead in heaven, something like that, which I'll talk about something else with her being in heaven in a later on. From her learning to love herself, from her being in heaven and at peace, learning to love herself, and what Eldritch Terrors are. They've been around since the dawn of time, since the universe started, since everything started. And I will name a few that I remember, which if you remember them, then that's kind of a good thing, because then that means the names are good and the characters are good. But anyway, the ones I remember is the Returned, the Cosmic, the Void, which the Void was the final one, and kind of split into two parts at the end. So that was the Void. There was another one. I remember. I don't remember the name, but I remember what it did. It did, and basically this Eldritch Terror was kind of it kind of manifested in an octopus parasite type thing, and Sabrina had fucking prayed to this Eldritch Terror, and she ended up being the new host of the Eldritch Terror. And so what happened, the way they got that Eldritch Terror out is they had to like flush all the water out of her, because they found out by Ambrose Sabrina was asking Ambrose for a drink of water, and Ambrose was about to give her it until he realised and tipped it down the drain. The Eldritch Terror is an octopus, so it can't survive without water. So they decided to drain all the water out of Sabrina's body. So that's what they did. What they saw was an octopus come out, which was the Eldritch Terror, the octopus. But somehow remnants of the Eldritch Terror, I can't remember the name, so I'm explaining it. Remnants of that Eldritch Terror lived inside of Sabrina's brain and was kind of taken over still. And so, yeah, that was that. And they're the only ones I remember. The Cosmic, the Void, the Return, and that one, what I just mentioned. I don't remember the name of it. And there's like 3 more, which I don't remember. There's obviously, oh fuck, I really don't remember the others. But the Void was the very last one. The Void basically, the Void represents nothingness, literally emptiness. Oh no! No. The Void. No, I think I just remembered one. So it's the Return, the Void. Nah, I forgot now. Just preserved, perceived, or something like that. And there's another one. It was in the final one. I can't remember what it's called though. Endless. That was it, and I can't remember the other one. So I've just remembered the preserved. I think it is. Yeah, the preserved and the endless. But I just don't remember the other one. And yeah, the Void at the end it was coming at a fast rate. It destroyed the Earth that Sabrina Morningstar was on, and that Sabrina Morningstar was on when she fled at the end of on one of the episodes. Because basically the reason why Sabrina Morningstar, not Sabrina Spellman, Sabrina Morningstar, the devil, the Queen of Hell, that one. Sabrina Morningstar went to another universe, planet kind of thing, was because other planets, other universes were kind of colliding together, and at first it was just like Hell and Earth, Hell realm, and the Earth colliding together, and it was weird. There's like a fucking diagram of it. It was attached to it. It was weird, and that was basically gonna happen with all the other planets and universes coming together to this one universe planet type thing with Sabrina Spellman on it. And so Sabrina Morningstar kind of fucked off, had to fuck off so that would stop. And the reason why fucking an angel came down and said that they can either die, one of them either dies, or they merge, which they chose to want to merge, but they stopped it. Ambrose stopped it, but didn't mention that if one of them goes to another universe or planet or what have you, then that would work too. The angel didn't mention that, and then the angel ended up dying Sabrina Morningstar's father kind of fucking fucked them up, fucked the angel up, and then the others joined in, and then she died and got her neck snapped. So they went and they did rock, paper, scissors. Sabrina Spellman and Morningstar did rock, paper, scissors. Morningstar lost, and Morningstar went to another fucking planet, which was a bit shit. I don't know why they went down to fucking shitty rock, paper, scissors just to decide who goes to another fucking planet or universe. That kind of pissed me off in a sense, because I don't know why you do that. I don't know why you would choose, of all things, to do rock, paper, scissors. I mean, it's a universal game. A lot of people know it's not really universal. I mean, you know what I mean. It's not really. Not everyone does it. It's just, yeah. Everyone does it. Not a lot of people do it. Not everyone does it. A lot of people do it. So I do understand why they did it, but a bit stupid in my opinion. And with the Eldritch Terrors, every one of them were good, but the Void was the best. So when Sabrina Morningstar was on that other universe planet, she went there to try and get rid of one Eldritch Terror, the Endless, which on that universe was the Salem cat, but on that universe, Salem the cat was a puppet kind of thing that could speak, and no one was controlling it. So Salem the puppet, the cat, was talking and found out that Salem was the Endless, but they didn't defeat it. And the Void ended up coming. The Void, and they found out. It wasn't in that episode. Sorry. The Void ended up coming in the end of that episode, which is why they didn't defeat the Endless. The Void was at the end of the episode, and was coming straight towards him. Oz and both. Sabrina Morningstar said that if the void can fucking fucks up this Earth, then the void will defeat the Endless. And the Endless being literally, the Endless can't die. The Endless is literally represents the end. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. The Endless is one of the most confusing Eldritch Terrors I thought, but it's good. And the void was coming for Sabrina but the void was going to defeat the Endless if the Earth didn't fuck up. So if they didn't fuck up, but they managed to escape this. Sabrina Mondstadt, the Salem, the Endless, escaped. But when they travelled back, Salem died. It was, you could hardly see, but Salem was off camera. Not really off camera, but slightly in shot. But you could tell Salem's dead. And Sabrina came back with cuts on her face. And Sabrina died. Sabrina Mondstadt died. And that later did serve a purpose when they tried to defeat the void. So Sabrina Spellman kind of went into the void using her magic mirror. So Sabrina Spellman went into the void, opened what is called Pandora's box. And Pandora's box is known to have contained all the evils, all the bad things in the world in that box. And the one of the fucking Eldritch Terrors that preserved was like a little artifact type of thing, trinket. And the mysterious trinket man came that had the preserved trinket, came back and saw that Sabrina Spellman had it. And then the trinket man explained that there was a Pandora's box and that could fucking trap the void, and said it was a bad idea to use the preserve. So they had a trade and swapped. So Sabrina Spellman had the Pandora's box, and the trinket man had the preserved trinket. And so Sabrina Spellman had the Pandora's box and decided to open it within the void, so the void could be inside and captured, and Ambrose and all that find out about it, but they couldn't go into the void. They couldn't get her because the void was trapped onto her body, but not her soul. So they had an idea: get her soul and bring it into Sabrina Morningstar's body. So that happened, and then fucking Sabrina Morningstar, Lucifer Morningstar came with hell and shit like that, and demanded for Morningstar's body. But fucking Sabrina Spellman, this is kind of confusing. Sabrina Spellman kind of manifested powers from the void, and the reason why that is because her body, her insides kind of was empty, was nothing. Her insides were literally nothing. So she became the void. She literally became the void. So she went out, she fucked off, and Father Blackwood came and said he'll learn, but he obviously wanted a dark purpose for it. He wanted to be evil, using the void shit. And the only way to defeat the void was for Sabrina Spellman to die, and that meant cutting here and the void leak out, but she was controlling the void so that it wouldn't do anything bad. So the void was kind of leaking out as like this white blood almost. So the void was leaking out into these side bits that she was on, because she was on an altar. So this void was leaking out onto the altar, in the sides of the altar. And then this deaf person kind of came in the back, so that kind of symbolised that Sabrina was going to die. It was confirmed Sabrina was going to die, so it was like, alright, now it's confirmed, now Sabrina's going to have flashbacks. I was like, oh my god, that was emotional as fuck. I can't lie. It was really sad. And then, when it's all said and done, the portal got opened. This portal got opened into the void. They went and got the people that were trapped. That Sabrina ended up fucking trapping in the void using her fucking void-like powers. Came in, Nick and all that, but came in, got them all, and came back out. But then after when they came back out, Sabrina Spellman had died, and then they all had a funeral with Sabrina Spellman and Monistar, and so that happened. And yeah, so Sabrina Spellman went to heaven, and at the end you find out that Nick was there with her. So I'm like, eh? He died. So I'm like, wait, did Nick kill himself or something? So I had to literally roll it back because I said something I didn't hear. So I rolled it back and thought fucking Nick had killed himself. But they said that Nick had went swimming and drowned. So it's either... I was confused myself. I think I was kind of confused. I think Nick killed himself just to be with Sabrina Spellman. Fuck me. Sabrina Spellman. Nick, I don't actually know because it confused me, but I think Nick killed himself just to be with Sabrina Spellman. And so that ended, and I like the ending. It was a nice contrast to the start of the series until the end. I don't think they're meant to end it like that, but it ended on a nice way, I think. So yeah, the rating of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 4 would probably be 7. I was 7 out of 10, but if I was to give it a stretch, then 8. But yeah, that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Smash like this video, subscribe if you're new to, post notifications on for more, and I'll see you in the next one.